This instructional video is brought to you by the DSC, the Digital Strategy Committee. This instructional video is on Google Forms self-correcting assessment feature. To get a feel for what the self-assessment feature looks like, I'm going to go into a Google form that's already been created, and it's on provincial capitals, perhaps social studies as an example, class that this could be used in. And we're going to have a look at a question that's already been prepared from the student point of view. So I'm going to go into preview, and this is what the student would see. So it's just one question. What is the capital PEI? And I'm going to give an incorrect response first. So I'm going to go into Summerside. What is the capital PEI? Summerside. I'm going to submit that incorrect answer. And I'm going to hit view score. And it says totals point 0 out of 1 and section score 0 out of 1. And then there's red text, the red text indicating it's incorrect. So it's showing me what the correct answer is, Charlottetown. If I wanted to hide that, I could. And if I wanted the student to go back in and try to find it on their own, I could redirect to a link. Now, the link that I'm happen to be sending them to here is just a Wikipedia page. This link could be a link to a Google Doc, it could be to any Google file, it could be to anything with a URL. So this presents an awful lot of opportunities and options in terms of differentiated instruction. And a Google form can now have more of a focus on assessment for learning rather than solely being assessment of learning, or it can be a little more formative in nature and almost like a worksheet rather than being strictly just final summative assessment. So if the student wanted to go in and review that in Wikipedia, they could click on the link and find the answer to its capital is Charlottetown. Then they could go back in and they could resubmit. So edit your response and change that to Charlottetown. Hit submit and then view score. And they see they have green now, they have a correct answer. So if we want to have a look at how that was created, if we go back into the form, and up at the very top we have some options up here. This is to customize your theme, to change your colors and background pictures. This is to preview it to see what the student would see. This is your send options. I would post it to your Google Classroom or send it out to your students. We're going to go under settings. There's 3 headings under settings, and we are going to go to quizzes, and we're going to make sure that make this a quiz is selected. And we're going to release the grade immediately rather than wait till sending it to all the students with a manual submission. Everybody gets it at the same time. This allows for everybody to get it immediately as soon as they're done. And then there's some options there as to what the students can see. Can they see what they got right, what they got wrong, and how much each was worth? So we'll hit save. And then if we go in underneath answer key, we have selected Charlottetown with the green check mark as the correct answer. Here's the weighting for the question. And then under add feedback for correct and incorrect, for all the right answers, we're just saying well done. And for all the incorrect, for this particular question, for the incorrect answer, we're saying try again. Here's a link to help to find the correct answer, and here's the Wikipedia link. So what does that really look like? Here is the gist of it. Here is the add feedback window for each question this comes up on a quiz, and you put down what you want the student to do if they get an answer wrong and what happens if they get it right. And in here you have a link to a field where you can put a URL to a website or to a YouTube video. So lots of options under this URL link. You can put links to virtually anything, which again gives an awful lot of options to the teacher when it comes to using Google Forms kind of in a new and different way. As I said earlier, almost as a worksheet and in a more formative kind of nature. rather than truly just as assessment of learning. So that's the new feature. There's a lot of potential in Google Forms. Thank you.